Mountain Road, year 20XX day. An electric car drives through a mountain road. A young couple about 20 years old is in the car. They are Patrick and Kate, rebellious young outcasts. Interior car.
Can you really sell that manuscript?
Well,
The sign for Heartland Town appears. Welcome to Heartland. The scenery outside the car changes. Trees disappear and the bare surface of the mountain is exposed. After a while, the car reaches the bottom of the mountain and drives into a vast, barren land. Numerous steel utility poles stand in a line toward a very tall and thin tower far ahead. Interior car.
Oh my god. Is the town so far from here? What's that tower that looks like a pencil?
there was a gold mine around here a long time ago, and that's the commemoration tower that for the town. Wait for a while.
Exterior parking lot afternoon. The car arrives in town. Patrick parks the car. There is an electricity charging station for the car. The sign at parking reads, tourists only.
You should charge the car battery. I'll call the publishing company from the telephone booth.
Why don't you just call from yourself?
I was told to use the phone booth.
Patrick goes to the telephone booth. He calls and comes back to the car.
How did it go?
Strange. I was told that the mayor wants to see me.
Great. You can sell the manuscript at a high price. Thanks to the title of the manuscript, the mayor must be interested in it.
I hope so. But it seems each tourist who will stay in town overnight must register the purpose of his or her visit over the telephone. There was the instruction in the book.
What should we do? This town seems weird.
After we sell the manuscript, we may have some time for sightseeing.
Aren't you scared?
Not at all.
Why not?
This town is called the paradise for the handicapped. You don't need to be afraid.
Paradise. How?
I heard communication between handicapped people and non-handicapped people is really easy in this town.
Exterior town, Main Street. The car drives through the main street. The plain-looking commemoration tower stands in the square. People of various nationalities in various clothes walk around. They look content and happy. Palm trees stand along the street. Tourists walk with maps in their hands. Children play or run around happily. Patrick tries to talk to a man who walks by. The man is dressed in Muslim clothes.
Excuse me, where's the town hall?
But the man doesn't respond.
Excuse me.
The man notices Patrick and smiles gently. The man takes out a cell phone from the pocket of his coat and looks at his screen.
I'm deaf. Could you repeat the question?
I'm sorry, but
The man looks at the cell screen again.
Oh, if you want to see the mayor, you might want to go to the fruit shop. Turn right at the first corner. He's the one who's wearing a bow tie.
thank you. But why?
The man walks away with the same gentle smile on his lips. Exterior fruit store. An old man is shopping. He is a former professor and the town's mayor, Watson Smith. A young shop girl approaches him. Aren't you Professor Smith?
You know who I am?
The shop girl looks blind, but she says, yes, of course. My parents told me about you. You are my benefactor. Your research gave me my sight.
I'm glad to hear that. Don't forget to apply eye drops when you have dry weather.
As Watson comes out of the fruit shop, Patrick's car stops in front of the shop. Patrick gets out of the car.
How do you do? Are you the mayor?
Yes. Who are you?
My name is Patrick.
And you found me successfully.
Actually, I had a mysterious experience on my way.
You came by car, it seems.
Yes, please, get in.
Thank you. I walked to my office.
Interior car, Patrick starts the car.
How do you do? My name is Kate. How do you do? I'm the mayor of this town, Watson.
Watson looks at his cell phone.
Mr. Smith, why did the publishing company contact you?
My son works there, and he told me.
Why are you interested in this manuscript?
It's a long story. You better stay overnight in this town. You should reserve a hotel room over the phone.
Watson gives his cell phone to Kate.
Push the 7 on the cell. All you need to say is your name. Hello? My name is Kate. I wanted to reserve a room. Hello? Hello? It's strange. No one answers it. That's enough. Please give me back my cell.
Kate gives it back to him. Watson looks at his cell screen again.
Excuse me, but we want to leave as soon as we finish our business tour.
Okay, I'll cancel your hotel reservation.
Watson calls using his cell. Exterior supercomputer in town. The red lamp on the computer blinks. Letters on the liquid crystal screen by the lamp read, "Warning, non-handicapped person interrogating non-handicapped person." Interior office and publishing company. It is quiet in the office. Both handicapped and non-handicapped people are working, using desktop computers. Watson's son James pats his fellow worker on the shoulder. James is mute. His fellow worker looks at his cell phone. "You want to leave early today? Okay, but it means you must work harder tomorrow, huh?" James leaves the office and gets into his car in the parking lot. Exterior Watson's house. Patrick's car stops.
Is it all right? Is this your house?
Yes. Kate, you should wait for him in the car.
Patrick and Watson get out of the car. They enter the house. Interior living room in Watson's house. There is only wooden furniture in the living room. The big LCD television screen on the wall stands out. Watson connects his cell phone to the
Watson points his cell phone at the television.
I turned on the TV with the radio waves. Sit down.
television using a cable.
What are you doing?
My eyesight has declined recently. Sit down.
They sit at the table across from each other. Patrick takes out the manuscript from his bag and puts it on the table.
How much would you pay for this?
Take it easy. Did you read the manuscript?
Yes, I did. I skimmed through it.
If so, listen to what I'm going to say. Electromagnetic waves, supersonic waves, liquid, stone, electron, magnetic field,
What?
mass media, one-sided, bluff, wheelchair.
Is something wrong with you?
Watson turns on his cell. The television screen is turned on at the same time. Many characters appear on the screen. Watson watches the screen.
You lie. Look at the TV screen.
Patrick is surprised, but looks at the screen anyway. These sentences appear on the screen. "Don't be silly. I don't understand what you're saying at all. This old man must be suffering from dementia. Anyway, I must sell this at a high price. Why do I need to watch TV? What's this?" Watson turns off his cell phone. The television is turned off too.
You didn't read the manuscript at all.
I'm sorry. To tell you the truth, no.
Do you know anything about your family history?
No. My parents passed away when I was little, and I grew up as an orphan, so
Are you going to marry Kate?
I haven't scheduled it yet.
All right. I will pay $10,000 for the manuscript.
Serious?
That's what Kate wishes.
What?
Watson turns on his cell phone again. The television screen turns on too. Interior car. It begins to rain. A couple of pedestrians walk by. Kate reclines her seat back, leans on it, and closes her eyes. Interior living room. What's on Kate's mind appears as sentences on the screen. Why doesn't he get a steady job? What will he do if it sells at $10,000? But, oh well, it won't happen anyway. It's just a dream. It's his birthday tomorrow, but it won't be his birthday present anyway. Watson turns off his cell and television.
Did you see it?
How could you? And how dare you? Did you sneak into her mind or something? You're invading her privacy.
Exterior supercomputer. The red lamp keeps blinking. Exterior Main Street. James's car is caught in the traffic jam, though James remains calm. He reads a book. Interior living room. Patrick stands up, furious.
Calm down and sit back. You must be surprised naturally, but your grandfather started the system.
System? You mean the one for the handicapped people?
Yes.
Kate isn't handicapped, and you misuse the system. You are the mayor and the chief operating officer, all right, but you have no right to do such a thing.
I only hold the title. This town is controlled by a supercomputer.
And who controls the computer?
You shouldn't be too nosy on that topic. No matter what, don't you want to know why the system was created? Your grandfather's blood runs in you, and you must be interested in it.
No, I'm not interested in it.
But your reason, rational mind, should seek the answer.
I said I'm not interested.
Another captive of his own feelings. Very disappointing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, your grandfather, who created the foundation of this town, didn't really believe in feelings.
Feelings. So what? Do you have something to do with our sight and hearing?
That's it. And this town can give both sight and hearing to handicapped people.
How?
I'll give you a hint. Good laughs, healthy appetite, tears, chit-chat, and a cell phone.
Exterior supercomputer. The lamp stops blinking. Interior James's car. James stops reading the book and starts driving the car. Interior living room. Watson turns on his cell phone and the television. Sentences do not appear on the television screen this time.
I'd better stop confusing you, giving you these quizzes. Wait here. I'll bring cash.
Watson goes to the bedroom. Interior bedroom. There's a small ATM by the bed. Watson turns on his cell phone and looks at it. We see the cell phone screen. What's on James's mind appears as sentences on the screen. I'm sorry, Father, but it was sort of an emergency, so I've been monitoring you. But you can withdraw money now. Watson smiles and inputs the PIN number on the machine. Interior living room. Watson comes back and gives Patrick a paper bag.
I must tell you, though, no matter what, follow your conscience and try to make moral decisions. Can you do that?
Why do you say that?
You asked me who controls the computer earlier, but it's controlled by high moral values. That's all I can say at this moment. You should marry Kate. You might know it already, but she loves you from the bottom of her heart. Goodbye, Patrick.
Goodbye, Mr. Smith.
Interior Patrick's car. Patrick gets in the car.
How was it?
I sold it at $10,000.
That's terrific. Let's have a toast.
No, I will go to a vocational school with this money.
Are you planning to get some licenses?
Yes, that's my plan.
Ugh, what a bore.
Patrick smiles and starts his car. Exterior Watson's house. James's car arrives. Interior living room. James enters and the television is turned on automatically. He slowly starts changing his clothes. Watson appears in the room.
I was selfish, but thank you. And forgive me.
What's on James's mind appears as sentences on the screen. I don't monitor your mind anymore. Let's talk as we normally do. You were goofing around in front of him, but it's because I warned you?
Yes. I tried to avoid answering his questions. You were afraid that he might know the town secret, but it's all right. He knew nothing.
What's on James's mind appears as sentences on the screen. I monitors his thoughts too. He wasn't thinking about you anymore. The secret is safe. What's written on the manuscript, by the way? I saw a young man in a wheelchair in your thoughts.
You are the real mayor of this town, and you should read it yourself. It's a good opportunity for you to ponder on ethics and your own moral values.
What's on James's mind appears as sentences on the screen. You preached on moral values in front of him too, but why? It sounded like such a cliche.
Back then, we were engaged in extensive scientific experiments, but they were abused in a very wicked way. People's minds and thoughts were scrutinized and stolen, which made me realize the importance of ethics and morality. But all the details of those days are written in this manuscript.
What's on James's mind appears as sentences on the screen. Wicked way? How?
That's an important question. There was a young man who invented a unique device. He used the device and violated basic human rights in a terrible manner, but thanks to the device, the town system was completed. But I must ask you, are we the ones who also misuse the device?
What's on James's mind appears as sentences on the screen. Trial and error. It's necessary to create an ideal society.
Well, anyhow, I must know what the stone is made of exactly. Patrick's father, Lindsay, is the author of this manuscript, and I believe he knew the secret.
What's on James's mind appears as sentences on the screen. Stone? What are you talking about?
The commemoration tower is made of the stone, and it releases strange radiation waves.
What's on James's mind appears as sentences on the screen. The tower is made of the stone?
Yes. The stone has strange capability for self-reproduction, too. When it's mixed with water, it multiplies itself, and that's how we got enough stones to build the tower.
What's on James's mind appears as sentences on the screen. It's raining today, but the tower doesn't multiply itself.
It only propagates itself under specific conditions in our lab, but the radiation waves are still a complete mystery to us.
On the screen. That's why you mentioned words like electromagnetic waves and supersonic waves in front of Patrick.
We've been trying various experiments with the radiation waves, but can you read it anyway?
We see the screen. Dad, my job occupies all my time now. I'd rather monitor your thoughts when you read it.
If you say so.
Watson puts the manuscript on the table. The cover of the manuscript reads, Reason, History of Heartland Hamlet by Lindsay Jones. Interior living room. Watson reads Lindsay's manuscript.
Back then, I was a mediocre writer, and now I would like to depict the strange incident that happened in our little hamlet as a tale. This story is based on my father's diary, and testimony from involved parties at the time.
The angle on the manuscript. Exterior Olympus, not in Greece, but in deep space. Aphrodite sits by a fountain. She languidly scatters flower petals into the fountain. Athena walks to Aphrodite.
You irritate me. Are you still thinking about human beings? Leave them alone.
But we are people of humanity, existing thanks to Homer's feelings.
Huh. You ran away to Ethiopia when the battle against the giants broke out. You are a coward.
Eros, in the shade of a tree, shoots an arrow at Athena. Athena receives it with her shield and throws her spear at Eros. The spear sticks into a tree trunk. Surprised, Eros runs away. Athena snorts contemptuously and leaves. Interior condo in the big city, 2014. It's Jeff Jones's mental health clinic office. Jeff reads a letter. It reads, "Dear Mr. Jones, as we discussed, your neurofibromatosis needs to be treated immediately. We strongly recommend you to visit our office for the medical examination at your earliest convenience." Jeff throws the letter into the trash can. He sits on the sofa and smokes a cigarette. The phone rings and he answers it.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Jones. Our company handles investments in gold. Are you interested in it?
No, thank you.
Jeff hangs up. He puts out the cigarette and leaves the room. Exterior city. The city is filled with noises. People walk as they speak on their cell phones as cars busily drive by them. Jeff walks to a convenience store. Interior convenience store. The store is filled with various noises as well. People are speaking on their cell phones in the store too as music plays from the store speaker. Jeff buys sandwiches as his midnight snack. By the cash register, a woman laughs loudly as she talks into her cell phone. Interior Jeff's room. There is a message on the answering machine. "Hi Jeff, this is Mick. I heard you're planning to retire and move, but is that true? How much inheritance did your father leave you? Are you planning to start some business with it?" Jeff stops the machine. He turns off the lights and lies down on the bed. In the darkness, as he lies in bed, he eats the sandwiches. Outside, an ambulance siren wails. Interior Woodland Estate office. The company employee gives a document to Jeff, which Jeff signs. "Thank you. It's truly amazing. We don't have many clients who pay $1 million in cash. So can a mental health counselor make a lot of money?"
Well, I must go now.
"Please be careful with the volcanic gas." Interior cottage in the undeveloped land, night. It is quiet in the cottage. All we can hear is the wind rustling tree leaves outside. There are only a wood desk and a wood chair in the room. Jeff reads Immanuel Kant's works under the lamplight. Exterior Olympus. Hades walks to Aphrodite.
You are always watching the human world, so I must ask you, why is Zeus the ruler? I understand they give us our figures, but why do they worship the sun and thunder so much?
It's not because he controls the sun and thunder. It's because he gives them the foundation of their existence.
What is that?
Reason. Eros, who sits on the tree branch, shoots an arrow at Hades. The arrow sticks in his body. Cupid cheers in joy.
Oh shit, you naughty boy.
Hades staggers and puts his hand on the edge of the fountain. He looks into the fountain. Interior cottage, night. Jeff sleeps in a sleeping bag, but an earthquake suddenly hits the area, shaking the earth violently. A stack of cardboard boxes collapses and food and bottles are thrown out of the boxes. When it stops shaking, the drinking water in the plastic bottles is all spilled and gone. Jeff gets out of the sleeping bag and clicks his tongue. Exterior Olympus. Which is your favorite human?
That one. He likes darkness.
Exterior river in undeveloped land, day. Jeff is fishing. He casually looks around and sees something shining near the river. He stops fishing and walks to the spot. There is gold ore in the hole which was created by the earthquake. He stares at it curiously. Interior Jeff's room later. Jeff puts the plastic bottles back into the cardboard boxes. The intercom rings, he answers it. "Hello, I'm the prospector you contacted." Jeff invites him in. His name is Peter Gray.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Jones. My name is Peter Gray from Globe Gold Company.
Nice to meet you too. Sit down, please.
Peter sits on the sofa and spreads a map on the table.
Let's not waste your time and get to the point immediately. We'll own the mineral rights to your property, and you'll receive royalties of the surface right owner. We've already checked ore's grade, and we estimated 6 kilograms of gold per ton. It's the best and finest.
How many acres?
Peter puts his finger on the map.
The area stretches from the foot of the mountain to the river. According to our global positioning system, it's about 15,000 acres.
Nearly half of the land.
I can offer you $30 million for the initial mining rights. The second, we offer you 20% of the profit. Does that sound fair to you?
Well, before we talk about the percentage, I must tell you something. It has nothing to do with money, but I want to settle there.
You're not allowed to develop a residential area over there.
I am not familiar with those regulations, but I wonder if you can do something about it.
Let's see. Maybe. We can try.
Can you?
The mining process will take a long time. We'll have our office there. When we get the mining permission from the local government, we should file your request as well. From my experience, it should work if we offer them something extra, aside from the tax money, of course.
I'm not going to bribe them.
Well, but even if you get your permission, how will you live there? There is no infrastructure in your land.
I'll figure out something.
If you want, we may be able to take care of it.
Can you?
You must install water and sewage systems as well as an electrical optical cable in your land anyway.
I appreciate it if you can take care of it for me, too.
But you'll pay the cost.
I don't care, but I'm flat broke now.
When your new address is approved, you can open a bank account through the internet. We'll deposit the initial mining fees into your new account, and you can pay the cost from the account.
Thank you.
Okay. As to the permission, I think I can report the result in a month. Goodbye, Jeff.
Goodbye, Peter.
Peter leaves. Jeff mutters to himself.
In a month?
Exterior, undeveloped land. Jeff's car stops in front of the cottage. Peter stands there and raises his hand.
I'll drive. I'll show you your new house.
Exterior, Jeff's new house. They get out of the car. The house is a one-story wooden frame house.
I'll show you the inside.
They enter the house. We see the interior living room of the house. The room has a TV set, a phone, a sofa, and a table.
Did you bring your computer?
Yes.
Okay. You can use your computer, TV, and telephone, connecting them to the electrical optical cable. I'll show you the bathroom next.
Interior bathroom. There are only a shower and toilet bowl in the bathroom.
The shower is equipped with the electric water heater and the toilet bowl with the waste water purification tank. I'll show you the dining room next.
Interior dining room.
No gas, only electricity is used here too.
The electrical optical cable is very convenient.
Yes. Let's move on. I will show you the mining spot.
Exterior, hill on the undeveloped land. The car stops. Jeff and Peter get out of the car.
We can see the spot from here.
Mining has already begun. Facilities for the mining stand here and there, and tracks for the mining stretch around the facilities. Miners get on trolleys on the tracks, and the trolleys move into the tunnels. About 20 houses that look identical to Jeff stand there. A 3-story building and a 4-story big prefabricated building stand near the houses.
That building is our headquarters, and those houses are for our managing staff. They are all connected through the private internet network.
You mean intranet?
Yes. Your house is on the internet too. The prefabricated building is for the miners, and the sewage disposal plant and the water filtration plant stand near the river.
How long will you guys stay here for mining?
5 years approximately, I assume. So you and I will be neighbors for the next 10 years. And we look forward to your continued support and cooperation with us.
Jeff doesn't answer him. He gets back into his car. Exterior tunnel. Lanterns illuminate gold miners as they work in the tunnel with pickaxes in their hands. Fox shouts at the others. Hey, I think we've got a water vein under this rock. Let's stop digging.
How the hell do you know that, Fox?
I think I can hear it. If we continue, it may cause a flood.
You can hear it. I don't think so. We got tons of gold here. We can't stop it now.
Wolf emerges from the darkness.
Let's stop it. We'll leave the tunnel.
Well, do you believe what Fox said? Seriously?
Well, Joel, no matter what you want, leave. This is your squad leader's order.
Don't be silly. My contract will expire soon. I want to make a small fortune before I leave.
Leave the tunnel, now!
The miners prepare to leave.
Shit.
Exterior prefabricated building, morning. Jeff's car stops. We see interior big restaurant in the prefabricated building. Miners come in and out busily. The restaurant is filled with miners having breakfast. They chat lively. Steams rise from the pots and pans in the big kitchen. Jeff has his breakfast in the corner. Joe looks at Jeff and talks to his fellow miners.
Who's that guy? He doesn't look like a miner.
I heard he's the owner of the land.
And he lives here? How could he live in a place like this?
I heard Peter helped him settle here. He's very rich, but a weirdo, I heard.
Oh, sure. I bet he is loaded.
Exterior tunnel. Joe and his team are mining. Miner 1 strikes a big rock with his pickaxe and water gushes out of the hole. Joe Fox was right. We must have hit the riverbed.
Shit. So Fox could hear it. You better stop it then. Well, I've got an idea.
What? They all gather around Joe.
Don't you all want to make money quickly? Here are 5 of us. The owner of the land lives alone. He's very rich.
So what, rob him? But he has no cash. I heard all he has is a bank account.
Big deal. I have a bank account in town too. Well, we'll threaten him and get the PIN number. How does that sound?
We'll get caught.
We'll be all right if we blindfold him.
When will we do it?
Tomorrow. Midnight.
Exterior bushes near tunnel entrance. Fox sits with his eyes closed, listening to their conversation. Exterior tunnel.
We should return to our dorm now. Kent, pick up the lantern and lead us.
They begin walking through the tunnel while the lantern in Kent's hand illuminates their way. Exterior tunnel entrance. Joe and the other miners emerge from the tunnel. Wolf enters from the bushes. So does Fox.
Joe, did you hear what I said earlier today? You're not supposed to enter the tunnel. And Kent, you're in charge of the dorm key, and you must stick to the regulations.
Joe gets angry.
What do you know about mining anyway? You're just a kid. Who do you think you are?
He raises his pickaxe and attacks Wolf. Wolf dodges it and holds Joe down on the ground. The other miners try to help Joe up, but
Don't move.
the miners freeze. Then a car appears and stops. The headlights illuminate them. Peter gets out of the car.
What's this? Return to your dorm.
They leave obediently and silently. Fox talks to Wolf as they walk. You as an ex-cop know how to shut us up, all right. Wolf remains silent. Interior living room of Jeff's house. Jeff types using his typewriter. The phone rings. He answers it.
Hello? Peter? Okay, I'll be there.
Exterior Peter's house. Jeff stops his car and gets out of the car. Along the street stand houses that look identical to Peter's. Jeff presses the intercom button. Peter opens the door and invites Jeff in. Interior living room of Peter's house. Peter enjoys a normal modern lifestyle. The room has modern furniture and various electrical appliances, presenting a striking contrast to Jeff's living room. Jeff and Peter sit on the sofa.
We've got trouble. You shouldn't come to the restaurant to have a meal for a while.
What happened?
Some miners were planning to rob you. You shouldn't be seen by miners. So I have a suggestion, though it may cost you some money.
I don't care.
You might want to use meal delivery services, though you may need to make bulk orders since we're in the middle of nowhere. They might not accept small quantity orders. Does that sound all right to you?
Yes.
You could order groceries online too.
Thank you, Peter.
The intercom rings. Peter answers it.
Come in.
Peter hangs up.
I want to introduce you to some workers.
Wolf and Fox enter.
These 2 men protected you in a sense.
Jeff stands up.
Thank you. I'm Jeff.
Wolf, Fox.
Jeff, now the miners know who you are and they all talk about you. So these men are in charge of your safety. From now on, Wolf will patrol around your house, and if we spot any suspicious miners, Fox will collect information about them.
You're doing it just to protect me?
It's all right. They won't interfere with your personal life, but I must charge the expenses on your account. Wolf, Fox, you may return to your dorm.
Wolf and Fox leave.
Anything else?
No.
Thank you, Peter. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Jeff.
Jeff leaves too. Interior office and headquarters building later. Peter starts his desktop computer. Angle on the computer. Peter types the administrator's password and email appears on the screen. Center of the email reads phagx@pfc.com. To email address. Subject order. Message body, I saw your website. Please make a business trip to my house. Peter turns off the computer. Interior living room of Jeff's house. Jeff takes out groceries from a cardboard box. The intercom rings and he answers it.
Peter, come in.
Peter enters.
I saw your email sent to the Easy House Company.
Right. I forgot we connected through the internet.
Why do you need the prefab hut?
To store my food. I will buy emergency food packages in bulk.
Emergency food? That's what you're planning to live on?
Yes. So I don't need to waste my time cooking.
You are weird. But you don't need to order the hut from some stranger. I have some workers who can build a log cabin for you.
Sounds good.
I'll send them to you later.
Exterior entrance of Jeff's house later. Jaguar and Doug introduce themselves to Jeff.
Nice to meet you. My name is Jaguar. His name is Doug. He is Fox's younger brother.
Nice to meet you, Doug. Your older brother has been helping me a lot.
Nice to meet you, Jeff.
Are you going to use the cabin to store your food?
Yes.
Well, let's get to work, Doug.
Exterior thicket near Jeff's house. Jaguar and Doug cut down trees with chainsaws.
That's enough, Doug. Let's take a rest before we move the logs.
They sit on the ground. We've got a good deal, Jaguar. This is better than working underground. Jaguar looks up at the sky. The sun glares down on them. Exterior Olympus. Hades looks into the fountain. Aphrodite sits on the edge of the fountain.
They seem to worship the sun, but this isn't the human world. I don't understand why Zeus is the ruler. We don't need the sun here.
I told you before. They worship reason, and your favorite human being searches for it.
And he tries to find it in the darkness. I wonder why.
I don't know why either. I only know that he's trying to turn his back against their material world.
What do you mean?
I don't understand.
I'll observe him anyway, trying to understand what you were saying.
Exterior Jeff's house 2 weeks later. A container truck that has brought emergency food packages stops in front of the house. The company name Preserved Food Co. Limited is written on the container. Jeff comes out of the house and talks to the driver.
Please carry the boxes to the log cabin.
The driver gets off of the truck and opens the container door. 4 employees and about 100 cardboard boxes are in the container. The employees carry the boxes to the log cabin. When it's done, the truck leaves. Jeff satisfactorily looks at the cabin, now full of boxes, and returns to his house. Exterior Jeff's house later. It's sunny and birds are singing in the trees. Wolf walks to the house as he looks up at the sky. But the window curtains are all closed, he notices. He knocks on the door looking a little concerned.
Hello? Mr. Jones, it's Wolf.
No answer. He goes to the backyard and peeks into the house through a gap between the curtains. Interior living room of Jeff's house. In the dark room, Jeff sits on the chair with his legs crossed and eyes closed. Exterior backyard. Wolf knocks on the window hard and peeks again. He picks up a stone from the ground and smashes the window. Interior living room of Jeff's house. Jeff stands in surprise and removes his earplugs.
Wolf?
Wolf is surprised too. What's the matter with you? I just came to patrol around your house, but
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you knock.
I thought you'd passed out or something. Why were you wearing earplugs?
Sit down, Wolf.
Wolf sits on the sofa. Jeff opens the curtains. Sunlight illuminates the room. Open canned foods and tableware are on the tables. Jeff sits on the sofa too.
I was just having lunch. Would you like to join me?
No, thank you. What, were you eating these? Chicken, potatoes, eggs, all canned foods.
Yes, and they are good. By the way, you're not an ordinary miner, are you? How you move and speak. Were you a cop once?
You are good. Yes, I was a cop.
I don't want to scare you again, and you saved my life after all. So I should tell you what's happening with me. I haven't even told Peter. But to tell you the truth, I'm terminally ill.
Then why do you live here? You have an enormous fortune. Why don't you take advantage of it and enjoy life while you can?
Before answering your question, have you ever read Immanuel Kant's works?
No, I haven't.
I'm searching for reason, the kind which isn't written in his books.
Why?
My body is getting weaker now, which gives me the opportunity.
What do you mean?
I easily lose control over my sensory systems these days.
Sensory systems? You mean your sight, hearing, and so on?
Yes. As a result, what's left for me is so-called reason. I guess.
So you stick to reason.
I saw many people as a counselor, and I noticed feelings couldn't get in our way when we need to think straight. We can't always detach our feelings from what we call reason completely, I noticed.
I can't do it either, but is it a problem?
Sorry. It was just babbling, but could you read what I wrote and comment on it? You were a cop and you know the world. Do you mind reading it and telling me if my work is too out of touch with reality?
I don't mind it. Jeff stands and gives a manuscript to Wolf. Exterior Olympus. Hades looks up from the fountain and talks to Aphrodite.
I should be the ruler. The human being who pursues reason loves darkness, not Zeus.
They hear Poseidon's voice.
Younger brother, I agree with you. Zeus isn't the only one who can defeat our father.
Hades looks up.
Older brother Poseidon. So you also think I should be the ruler?
Ha! You are a god in human form indeed, but don't be too proud.
Shit. Only if I could descend into the human world.
Interior living room of Peter's house, later. Peter's wife Christine sits on the sofa languidly reading a magazine. Interior kitchen at Peter's house. Peter and a young woman, Andrea, talk in the kitchen, standing.
So, Christine didn't eat all day yesterday.
Yes, Madam stayed in bed all day.
I see. I must work on the night shift tonight again, but you must tell her she has to eat.
Yes, sir. Exterior 12th section of tunnel, afternoon. Wolf, Fox, Doug, and Jaguar are mining. Wolf turns off the power to his drill and shouts at the other three men. Let's take a break.
So you came back to the gold mine after all, Doug, huh?
So what? You stopped farming and got this mining job, too. Wolf, is something wrong? You've been awfully quiet today. Wolf keeps silent and eats canned beans. Then the sound of rocks crumbling down suddenly echoes throughout the tunnel. Jaguar grabs the lantern and runs to the tunnel entrance where the sound came from. Soon he comes back shouting.
Oh no! We're trapped! What should we do, Wolf?
Don't panic. How does it look?
It's sealed with big rocks. I don't think we can get out.
Geez, it isn't the most convenient time for us to be trapped either. Nobody knows we're mining here. Fox, can you hear anybody?
No, I can't hear a voice.
They won't come to rescue us?
Don't worry, sooner or later, someone will notice Fox and I aren't in the dorm.
Didn't you just say nobody knows we're here?
They need Fox when someone's injured. And when that happens, they'll know that if Fox isn't around, and they'll know that Fox isn't around, and they should come find us here. So we have to wait for that?
If we use a drill at midnight, they'll catch the signal through the surveillance network.
The surveillance system was shut down at 6 o'clock. It's a holiday. The lantern light gets dimmer and it gets darker in the tunnel.
Let's refill the lantern with oil.
Jaguar picks up the lantern.
Strange. It has enough oil.
It's not the oil. We're losing oxygen because of the volcanic gas.
What? That's why it's getting so stuffy?
Fox, can you tell us the spot where the gas spouts? Can you hear it? Fox strains his ears.
No, I can't.
But it's everywhere. I can smell it.
Fox stands and puts out the lantern. It becomes completely dark.
Why the hell did you do that?
To save oxygen and to think straight like Jeff does.
To think straight?
Jaguar stops screaming. All you should do is sit still where you are and think about anything but death.
No matter what you say, all I can think is the crumbled rocks.
Let go of that image.
Lantern, drills, helmets, picks, trolleys.
And anything that has connection to the world outside. The electrical wire for the drill. Tell me more about it.
Is it an electrical optical cable?
Tell me whatever can be associated with the cable.
Computer, phone, television, optical electricity.
Optical electricity, what's that?
Well, electricity is generally consumed as beam or heat, but the supercomputer catches reflections of electrons in the beam and monitors authorizing mining. So if an electrical drill is turned on, it will be picked up by the surveillance network.
Okay. Wolf lights the lantern. It gets bright in the tunnel once again. He tries to start his drill, but it won't. It's useless. The surveillance system must have been shut down, like you said. The electricity supply has been terminated. At midnight, someone who comes in the headquarters night duty room should have trouble using their phones and computers. They'll just push the button.
That's very possible. Well, let's wait and see.
Interior night duty room in headquarters building, midnight. Peter works alone at his computer. We angle on the computer. Invalid system disk. Replace the disk and then press any key when ready. He clicks his tongue and stands up from the chair. He picks up the phone, but he hears static noises from the receiver. He hangs up and leaves the room. Exterior power supply facility. Peter's car stops. Peter and the maintenance manager get off the car. The maintenance manager unlocks the door. Peter and the manager enter the facility. Interior power supply facility. 4 supercomputers stand in line. The maintenance manager checks the computers.
There's nothing wrong with the telephone and computer systems, but I'll turn on the computer surveillance network.
The maintenance manager pushes a button on one of the supercomputers. Exterior 12th section of the tunnel. In the darkness, the electric drill starts with loud noise. Wolf lights the lantern. It illuminates the miners again. Jaguar and Doug are sleeping. Fox wakes them up.
Wake up! We're saved!
Interior power supply facility. A red lamp lights up on one of the supercomputers.
Someone's in the 12th section.
Interior dormitory lounge for miners with long-term contracts. Later. There is modern furniture and vending machines in the lounge. Nikki Bonoff, a middle-aged woman dressed in a business suit, talks with Jaguar.
So we need to repair the kitchen at Mr. Block's, the floor at Mr. Gibson's, and the roof at Mr. Grover's. I understand, Ms. Bonoff.
Repair them today as soon as possible, and you should return to your mining work when it's done.
Okay. By the way, is it true that you fired Kent?
Yes, it's true, of course. I fired Joe, too.
Let's forget about Joe for a moment. Kent has just had a child, and he still has 6 months to go left in his contract. Did you just throw him out like that?
What does it have to do with the child? They caused the trouble.
Can't you be a little flexible? Does Peter understand the situation?
Yes, he does. And I am the personnel manager, after all. I am in charge of the matter. So you should tell Mr. Morgan and Mr. Baker that what Mr. Gray requested of them has been taken care of.
I see. I'll tell that to Wolf and Fox.
Peter is a nice guy. Interior room of Jeff's house. All the curtains are closed completely. Jeff uses his typewriter.
I haven't found so-called reason yet. I may be trying to seek something transcendental, but is it accepted? I'm willing to give up my feelings completely if I can reach what I'm looking for. But wait a minute. Recreation is necessary for labor, and labor is necessary to appreciate recreation. If labor is unnecessary, relaxation may become meaningless too. So, feelings are necessary? Can a human being call himself rational? If feelings don't exist, well, I'm lucky in that sense anyway. I'm not interested in transient, everyday matters.
Exterior Olympus. The voice of Zeus talks to Hades.
Younger brother. Jeff is trying to erase the feeling of confidence. You must stop liking him or you're going to get wrapped up in it and disappear too. I'll make town talks like him.
I don't follow you. What? I'm dizzy. My vision is all wrong.
Don't betray me.
I understand. So don't...
Tanatos!
Wait. Stop it. Please.
Oh, really, Zeus, please give Hades this last chance.
What's your suggestion?
I will grant Hades' favorite one, who's what's called affection. Eros, shoot your arrow into the fountain. Yes, Mommy. Eros, who sits on the tree branch, shoots an arrow into the fountains.
Well, I'll wait for that then. Farewell.
Hades looks into the fountain, frustrated.
Hades, you barely escaped death.
Interior bedroom of Peter's house. Night. Peter and Christine sleep. She opens her eyes and talks to him. I'll see the mental health counselor as you suggested. Peter opens his eyes too.
Thank you for agreeing to do it. We'll make an appointment and see him tomorrow.
Interior living room, Jeff's house, day. The room is organized. The curtains are all open. Jeff and Peter stand in the room and talk.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I appreciate it if you could listen to her.
I heard about your wife. I'll do my best.
I'll pick her up in an hour when I finish my shift, but, well, she's in my car outside. I'll bring her in.
Peter leaves and soon comes back with Christine.
Christine, you can tell him everything. Please listen to her, Jeff.
Peter leaves.
Please, sit down on the sofa, Mrs. Gray.
Christine doesn't sit, however. She walks to Jeff and touches his hair. Your hair feels great. Stop searching for a reason for a moment.
Why do you know that?
Jeff then starts losing consciousness and collapses. Christine catches his head and gently holds it to her bosom. Just then, Jeff becomes a stark naked baby, surrounded by a light the color of the rainbow. Interior bedroom of Jeff's house. Jeff wakes up surprised. He is naked. The intercom rings. He panics and hurriedly puts his clothes on. He talks over the intercom.
Peter, your wife went home alone. She said she wanted to take a walk. I'm sorry, but I feel sick. Could you go home straight without coming to my office? Your wife? I'll call you later and give you my diagnosis in detail. All right then.
He hangs up, sits on the bed, and holds his head in his hands, very troubled. Exterior Olympus. Aphrodite and Hades look into the fountain. Hades, you're safe now. He will experience affection and stop searching for reason in darkness. Our ruler is Zeus, not you. Hades keeps silent. Interior barbershop in headquarters building later. There are 2 seats in the shop. Fox is getting his hair cut in one seat. Jeff enters and sits in the other seat. A female barber covers his shoulder with a cape.
Sarah, shave my head completely.
Mr. Jones, it's been a while since I last saw you, but your manuscript is popular among us now. What's the matter with you? You look depressed. Jeff looks at Fox.
Hello? Fox. How's Wolf?
He's your fan because your writing helped us.
Helped you? What do you mean?
When a cave-in accident trapped us in a tunnel, Wolf tried your theory and we were saved.
What theory?
The part where Aristotle's metaphysics is applied.
You could tell us Aristotle? I could tell Wolf was different, but you aren't an ordinary miner either, are you?
Well, I was a doctor once. By the way, are you a Buddhist? Wolf told us you live like an ascetic.
No, I'm not. And did Wolf tell you anything about my health too?
Yes, he did, and I'm sorry about that. The barber crops Jeff's hair with a hair clipper first. Then as she starts shaving his head, Fox sees a brown bruise on the skin of Jeff's shaved head. Do you suffer from NF? Fox is surprised.
You can tell?
Yes, I studied genes. Is your NF type 1 or 2?
1. Well, it's a good opportunity. Will you examine it and diagnose its progress?
I don't know. You'd better go to the hospital and receive proper treatment. Jeff's hair is completely shaven now. He stands.
I'll wait for you.
Interior living room of Jeff's house, evening. Jeff uses his typewriter.
Sexual desire. I didn't expect such a pitfall. Maybe it's in our instinct, but it has nothing to do with my feelings anyway. I don't feel any affection toward Mrs. Gray.
Exterior Olympus. Aphrodite is surprised when she looks into the fountain. Oh no, what should I do? The arrow of affection didn't have any effect on him. Hades, you should stop loving him or your existence will be eliminated.
No, it just proves what I said is true. Darkness, where I rule, includes reason. I am the king of the human world. It is nonsense to say that Zeus administers reason.
Thanatos!
Please wait, her ruler Zeus. Don't touch his beloved human whom I also like.
Don't worry. And Hades, it is for you.
Don't patronize me.
Interior living room of Jeff's house. Jeff types, but starts feeling pain. He holds his stomach with his hands. He drops onto his sofa, panting. He sits on the sofa and tries to catch his breath, cold sweat on his forehead. Exterior Olympus. Athena throws her spear at Eros in the forest. Eros avoids it and flaps his wings. She shoots an arrow at his wings next, and it penetrates his wings, making Eros stuck on the tree trunk. He wiggles his limbs and drops his bow and arrow. She picks them up, triumphant.
You naughty boy. You aren't the only one who can use a bow and arrow. Using your arrow, I'll create a greater human being than Aphrodite's favorite.
She shoots Eros' arrow. The arrow grazes Aphrodite's neck and flies into the fountain. The pearl necklace around Aphrodite's neck is broken. One pearl falls in the fountain. Aphrodite's surprised. Athena grins challengingly and pulls the arrow from Eros' wings. Eros falls on the ground.
Get lost.
Eros hurries away. Interior living room of Jeff's house. Jeff, still in pain, uses his computer. An ID card reader is connected to the computer. We angle on the computer. We see March's Law Office, electronic submission of your will. Interior kitchen of Nikki's house. Jaguar repairs the cupboard. Nikki stands behind him and arrogantly orders, repair my bed too. Interior bedroom of Nikki's house. Jaguar checks her bed.
Is anything wrong with it? Do you feel uncomfortable while you sleep?
He turns around. She grabs his hair with an intense look on her face and pushes him onto the bed. He can't resist her seduction. Just then, the bed floats in the air, surrounded by a dark mist. Nikki smiles fearlessly. Exterior, Jeff's house. Wolf and Fox stand in front of the door. Fox pushes the intercom button, but no answer.
Strange. He doesn't answer it, but he called me earlier.
He may be using the earplugs again. Wolf turns the doorknob. The door opens. They enter the house. Interior entrance hall of Jeff's house. Mr. Jones? No answer. The living room lights are on. I don't know what, but something's wrong. I can feel it. They hurry to the living room. Interior living room of Jeff's house. They enter and find Jeff lying prone on the floor. Fox moves Jeff's body and lays him on his back. Fox feels the side of Jeff's neck.
He passed away.
What's the cause?
Probably heart failure.
They expose Jeff's chest and find a big bruise on it. What's this bruise?
I didn't tell you, but he got a genetic disease. It is one of the symptoms.
Wolf finds a piece of paper on Jeff's desk. He reads it silently. We hear Jeff's voice.
Dear Wolf, I must say my search for reason may be cut short because death is approaching. But it wasn't useless, and I must tell you what I've discovered so far. After all, human beings are animals, captives of their own sexual desire and appetites. Desire could reside in our feelings, and we may not be able to reach reason unless we give up our bodies. So, what do we have reason for? Is it often said that reason is to control sensibility, to which feelings belong to? But the control is hard in our time. There are many matters and subjects that surround us. There are so many and so much to look at, hear, and talk about. And sure, it happens when we use cell phones too. In my opinion, feelings kill reason. In other words, feelings overpower reason. Interestingly enough, however, economy and politics function as they are. People who satisfy their sexual desires are worshipped by others. Animals are attached to whatever and whoever feed them. Human beings aren't wild animals, and as society progresses, people seek for honor and work like slaves. This leads to competition and betrayal. Moral values start collapsing. I wrote my will following my conscience as a human being. Wolf, you will receive $6 billion. You should contact March's law office. Be careful with the trap your feelings may prepare for you. That's all. So long, Wolf.
Wolf finishes reading and hands it to Fox, who also reads it.
Great. You are a billionaire.
Don't get so excited in front of the deceased.
I'm sorry. I wish I were more sensitive, though my job and what I went through didn't allow me to be that way. You?
Yeah, we're helpless in this kind of situation.
I will call Peter.
Fox picks up the phone. Interior living room of Peter's house. Peter and Christine talk. Peter's in a good mood.
No matter what, you're feeling better, I can tell. Jeff is a great counselor.
The phone rings. Peter answers it.
What? Is that true?
Peter turns to Christine. That is the end of the reading for this evening. So thank you very much